Hello everyone, it's Jordan here with Goblin's Garden, and today I'm going to be making an infused banana bread. Let me show you my ingredients for today. So I have my ripe bananas, my salt, my can of butter, baking soda, sugar, flour, eggs, vanilla, and I have walnuts in here because just for my own personal preference. You don't have to have walnuts, they're optional, but I like them, so I'm gonna put them in my banana bread, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I have my melted butter and my sugar, and I'm gonna cream these two together. And I'll be adding, this is a half a cup of butter with 1 cup of sugar. And half a cup butter, can of butter. And we're adding the eggs and the crushed bananas next. And it's really important to use ripe bananas so that they're sweeter. Okay, so I have my crushed bananas and 2 eggs that I'm adding to the butter and sugar. You're just gonna mix that all together. Okay, now we're gonna set this aside and get another bowl, a smaller bowl, and add together our flour, baking soda, and salt. Okay, so for the flour, we are going to add 1.5 cups of just regular all-purpose flour. 1 cup. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of the baking soda. And we're gonna add just half a teaspoon of salt. Alrighty, mix that all together, kind of. Okay, so I have mixed together my dry ingredients, and I'm now going to add them to our wet ingredients. I'm going to use beaters now instead of hand mixing it, just to hopefully make it more fluffy. Okay.
It just stopped working.
What?
Is it the plug or is it that thing?
I don't know, it started working for a split second. Okay, so my hand blender just crapped out. I don't know what happened there, but so now I'm gonna use a hand blender. Hopefully it works the same. We'll find out. Okay. It seems to be working pretty good. I'm not overdoing it. I'm just very lightly blending it, kind of trying to mostly just get the flour worked in. Pour the rest of that in there. Okay, that worked pretty well. So now I'm just gonna kind of do the final touches by hand. Oh yeah, and at this point, I get to add the walnuts too, and then we will put it in a pan and put it in the oven. Okay, cool. So it is fully mixed now with the walnuts in there, the crushed walnuts. And now I'm going to pour it into a greased pan and bake it at 350 degrees. I realized last minute I forgot the vanilla. So really quickly, half a teaspoon of vanilla. Dump that in there. It is optional, you don't need the vanilla, but I like the vanilla flavor, so I'm using vanilla. Yeah, mix that in there really quick. Don't over mix it. You don't want it to be too runny. Okay. And I need to grease my pans. Okay, got my greased pans. Adding the mixture to the pans. I might fit it all in one pan, actually. Nice. This is awesome. Yeah, so now you know it makes one pan perfectly. Now I have it poured in here and we are gonna bake it at 350 degrees for 55 minutes. Alrighty, there we go, in the middle with my timer for 55 minutes. Actually, I'll put it at 50 minutes and then I'll check it and see if it needs to cook anymore, just to be sure that I don't overcook it. So yeah, looks pretty yummy. Got 27 more minutes left, about halfway, so you can see it's rising nicely. Okay, so this shit's done. It's been 50 minutes. It looks like it's done. The recipe called for 55 minutes, but I mean, it looks done. So I'm gonna take it out. Okay. That looks so good. Alrighty, so this is cooled down, and I'm gonna flop it onto this cutting board and cut it. And hopefully it's done. Because if it's not, that would suck. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't stick. Aha! Cool, okay. Not too dark. A little bit darker than I would have liked, but it's not burnt.
Delicious.
Looks pretty good. I was always worried that I just wanted the middle to be cooked all the way through. Okay, so yeah, now I gotta cut it. Ooh, looks pretty good. Let me cut another little slice. Ooh, it's holding together nicely.
Look at the smoke.
Yeah, it's still steaming. Ooh. Good walnuts. Got some walnuts in there. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, there you go. There's that. I'm gonna let it cool down just a tiny bit.
Look at the texture.
Before I try it. There you have it. Infused banana bread.
Yeah!
I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Thank you for watching this how-to video. Yeah, And make sure to subscribe and check out other videos that I'll be making too.
Mm-hmm.